Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Okay, so this time I didn't make a PowerPoint presentation. I thought I would just go through the images and then just zoom in, zoom out to give you guys a nice view, and then just browse through the different pages. So the first part was about all the artifacts and all that we saw in the earlier video. And the next part is they have just mentioned quotes from the literature where the word Porunai was mentioned, right? Like ancient Tamil literature. But that I need to like I need to do like I don't know. I still haven't figured out whether I should translate because I don't know what exactly the ancient Tamil poems mean. I need to find out a translation of it, and then so I thought maybe I'll right away do the next section first. So this section is about the the excavation itself, like what happened, the history of the excavation. So this starts with Porunai Atrangarai Nagarigam. It says Porunai River civilization. So from what I read, apparently the excavation in Adichanallur was the first excavation that happened in India. Okay, and this was started by a German called Dr. Jaeger. He started this in 1876. So he's from Berlin, and then he sailed on a ship to India, and then from I don't know where in India he reached. From there he traveled in bullock carts, and I don't know. He went through a lot of trouble to actually get to the Adichanallur village. That's what is mentioned in this page, and he got all these artifacts, the artifacts from ancient like Adichanallur at that time, 80 to 76, and then took it back to Berlin, and then displayed in some kind of exhibition there in a museum or whatnot. I don't know. So this is Mr. This is Dr. Agor. This is the picture of him you see here. It's more of a drawing, I guess. So this was the first excavation as per this report. It says இந்திய அகழாய்வில் நடைபெற்ற அகழாய்வுகளில் ஆதிச்சநல்லூர் பரம்பில் நடைபெற்ற அகழாய்வே முதல் அகழாய்வு, which means it was the first excavation that happened in India, which is interesting because I didn't know this. And then the next page says, okay, this was followed by Mr. Louis Lapique from France, and he also did some research in the same Adichanallur from 1903 to 1904, and then he also found a lot of artifacts, I guess, in basically burial grounds, and it is currently in display in the Chennai museum. So apparently there were like more than 50 different clay pots and iron knives, short sword blades, and that kind of stuff that he found. So I think it's the same person. So this is Mr. Louis Lapique, and this was his lab, I guess. When I zoom in, the text is not that clear, so I'm sorry about that. I believe it's the same person without the beard, or I'm not sure. Let's see. So So I think he wrote a report called Catalog of the Prehistoric Antiquities from Adichanallur. It has been painted as a book as well by the Chennai Museum. So what they are saying here is there is in Adichanallur they have some kind of rocky area where these these urns, right, the burial urns are found under that. So they had to drill down or something and then excavate these stuff. So 3 to 12 feet these jars were under. And they also mentioned that this is a burial ground and this is one of the biggest that they have found, maybe. Okay. And these are the burial urns. They also found bones inside the jars. That's what's mentioned here. ഈ മത്താഴികളും അവற்றிനുള്ള എലുമ്പുകളും means bones. Bone. They also found some gold, silver, iron cups apparently. This I'm not sure what this is. They have mentioned pattangal. Pattam means kite in Tamil. The kite like the one we fly, right? It's called pattam. I'm not sure if pattam has another meaning in Tamil. The one that I know is the kite. I could be wrong. So these have holes on either side of the either ends of the pattam, and so they used for they used to tie ropes at these two ends, I guess ropes or some kind of I believe ropes. I don't know what kambi means in English. Kambi, rod. I think rod, ropes or rods. I don't know. I'm not even sure what these items were being used for it in the older days. And this one, this is a very interesting picture here. So female figures, right? So on the left, what you see here on the left is a female figure found in Indus Valley civilization. On the right, what you see is the one that was found in Adichanallur. If you see, there are similarities, right? So look at the chain. This I'm not sure if this is a chain or what. And look at the hip. There is something that the female figure is wearing, and there's a similar thing that the Adichanallur also is wearing, right? And I'm not sure what these two things are. Probably hair and the you know the what do you call that thing when you do that to your hair? I don't know. I'm not sure if that is the same thing here. I don't know, but there are some similarities if you see, right? And even the skirt, right? The skirt extends till the legs, right? This here, I don't know. This could be a skirt because this is much more preserved better than this. This is not, the boundaries are not clear, so you can't say for sure. But there are definitely similarities between these two figures, which is interesting. And this is what's there? They didn't mention anything here. So Venkala Pathirangal. I'm not sure what Venkalam means. Venkalam is brass or I don't know, copper. I'm not sure. Okay, these are like different. Ayudam. What is the word for Ayudam? Mm, okay, forget it. So these are spears and daggers and knives and that kind of stuff. Swords. Mm, look at this. And there is an interesting thing here, if you notice. You guys notice something interesting here? Look at this. This is a very interesting thing. This is considered to be Shiva's what do you call that? Shiva's Ayudam. Ayudam. We're running out of words, man. Ayudam means weapon, right? This is a weapon of Shiva. It's called a trident, right? Like it's what they have mentioned here, trident. And if you remember, there was this figure, Pasupati or something, that they found in Indus Valley civilization, right? And Siva, see, the word Siva has always been in use in the Tamil culture. I myself know from my childhood school days at least 10 to 15 Sivas. There's always Siva. Siva is like everywhere. Siva itself is a Tamil word. Siva means Sivapu. Siva means to redden. Red, like red means angry. There's so many different things. So I think like Siva could be one of the probably the oldest um, how do I say this? He's very significant in the Tamil culture. He probably was an old king or was a very influential person in the ancient past. I don't know, but Siva is everywhere. And if you if you start looking into Tamil culture, there's there's nowhere, as in you would always um, inevitably find Shiva everywhere and anywhere. That is what I'm trying to say. These are some kind of knives, I guess. Look at this. These kind of knives, right? They used to what do you call it? Cut the grass and cultivation or whatnot. So it வளைந்த பல வகை கத்திகள் hooked knife. Yeah, and this is another important thing that why it is important, because you have this red and black painted pots, right? It is typical of the Indus Valley civilization, is what I read somewhere in the report. And they found many such pots in Adichanallur as well. So look at this. So many red and black pots with red. There's a four-legged jar. There's animal figures. So தாரைகள் வைத்து புதைக்கப்பட்ட பொருட்கள் அந்த பொறாமக்கள் some kind of they also found small toys, I guess. Like metal toys, maybe. Like puli means tiger, elephant, deer, goat, and cow. And they also found bangles and rings and yeah, many ornaments. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like two animals. On top of that, something is placed. I don't know what this is. Okay, anyway, I have attached this document right in the description. For now, I'm signing off. Next video will watch the Adichanallur excavation that was done in 2003 and 5 and what they found at that time. It's going to be interesting to give you guys an idea of what it is. This is what it looks like. But that will be another video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.